Ariel.
Give me some time to prepare a little bit. I need to change that word here. Thanks. And then start. Thank you very much. No, please. Doubling and having. That's the
Okay, time.
topic.
Longer speech.
This should be 15 to 20 minutes. I am supposed to use the visual aids. So I was preparing the speech, and then I asked my wife, "Can you prepare some visual aids for me?" And then she put something in the bag. Let me check what they are. Here are the visual aids. By the way, you are free to laugh if it doesn't make sense. All right, let me see what she has put in here. Some paper. I don't know. More papers. Oh, that's the page out of this one. I put it there. What? This is one visual aid. I don't know. Let me see if that makes sense. Oh. I don't know. Why do you hate this? I have more papers here. Okay. Let me see. What is it? I don't know. I'll do this later on. No. I have a which one to go? Alright. I don't know, she's sending me to the camping out. There is one bedsheet too.
Blanket.
Oh, it's a bedsheet. Alright, I don't know how do I use this. Did you know what I was doing or what? Whatever. Hopefully I can do it. Alright. So, let me see what is the next slide. Warm up. We need to do some warm up.
Yeah.
Some warm up.
I love this.
Let's do some experiment. I'll show you how to do it. Actually, this is useful. So this is a zero fold. Okay. So you have to fold this way. That's the one fold. And then other direction, rotate. And fold it. 2. And then fold it other direction. 3. And other direction. 4. And then 5. I could fold like 6 times. So this is so very small paper, right? I ask you a question. That's why I have varieties of thing here. This is the one I just did 6 times. How many times you could do this one? Can you guess?
6, 7.
No,
Maybe more.
Yes, a little more? I guess? I don't know. And I have a little bigger one here. How many times you could do this one?
7.
13. 2.
How about this one?
7.
40.
And how about this one?
7.
57.
Come on.
That's a very big thing. It's like 57 times.
Okay. If you do this one more than 12 times, I'll give all the money of my bank. Try.
Somebody come, let's try it. Let's try. Go in front. Go in the front, right.
Okay.
We gotta put the long ones.
Just fold. How many times you can fold?
Okay.
Everybody want to try this one? This one.
No bumps, no bumps.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I want that money.
How many times you can fold this right? Try yourself.
Oh, that's three.
Right. Fold it.
3.
Okay. Let's share my money. Okay.
9. 9.
Sorry.
9. Yeah, you can get the extra point. Anyway, one more try. You guys lost $1 million.
That record was not like.
So this is the most unrealized topic. Professor Albert Barat said this is the most unrealized topic. Nobody, we don't realize how the doubling. We were having the topic of my speech is halving and doubling. We are halving here, right? This become half. How quickly it becomes smaller. And then we are doubling the thickness here. How quickly it becomes so thick. So that's the topic. So we warm up now. So ready to do further, right? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The next world record. You said 12. So this is the world record. You can Google it. I Google it in the Google too. Anthony Gallion holds the Guinness World Record for folding a piece of paper in half the most times, which is 12 times. I was sure I don't need to give you money. That's why I said 12. But also she said how to do it. So that is the world record. So it's so hard to believe. Even the piece of, it's not only that sheet, that bed sheet. Even if you have the cloth like covered with context, it doesn't matter. No more than 12. Amazing, right? How many of you know this one? I mean, maybe some of you know, but it's hard to realize this kind of thing. Other thing, let's go to the next. How many of you, I have done, how many of you play the game like 2 times 2? How much? 4 times 2?
8.
8 times 2?
16.
16 times 2?
32.
32 times 2?
64.
64 times 2?
128.
128 times 2?
56.
Times 2?
12.
Times 2?
1,034.
Times 2?
4,000.
Times 2?
8,000.
At some point, we tried. At some point, we tried. And I tried that. It's simple. I tried that because we have calculator. We have Excel sheet. So I have that done for you guys today. So let's try. We kind of give up, right? All of those ones we did. But then, all right. Same thing. Here. How many times we fold? Like folding a paper. Same thing. That's why we did it one more. On the first row, 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 2, 4. And all the way, when you are doing 16 times, how much it become?
A lot of money.
536. If we are doubling $1, When you are 1 year old, you had $1. Next year you had $2. Next year you have $4. You have $4. By the time you are 15 or cross 15, by the time you are 17, you have $65,000. Is that a lot? Not yet. Hold on. Let's go to the next page. Here. By the time you are 31, you will be how many seconds old? 31 times 365 days times 24 hours times 60 minutes times 60 seconds. You will be 977,616 seconds old. But you will have more dollar, which is 17, where, there, up there. How much is that one? 2.62 times, because there is no room to write it, times 10 to the power 5, which is already more than a million. Here. Billion. So that will be, if you stack the dollar end to end, that will be this much mile, and then this much kilometer. That means your dollar will. If you circle the earth, it will circle like 3.8 times. That much dollar you will have by the age of 31. Can you believe it? We don't realize this. When you double things, it goes so quick. And then when you have it, it goes so quick too. It becomes so small. We continue. This is a fun day. Continue. Let's not tire. Let's say, I a little bit exaggerated here, because this is not 1 millimeter. So I had a ruler also here, somewhere. Here, ruler. I didn't show it. You know, all of us know how much is 1 millimeter, right? This one is less than a millimeter. Let's suppose it's 1 millimeter. That's for simplicity, right? So if you keep holding this paper, keep holding, you couldn't fold, but let's say suppose we could fold, right? Then let's say folding, maybe in the if you Google it, you will find two. That's nothing new. It's not I made. Everything is there. It's not my research, okay? If you fold, it says 40 times, maybe they take the real thickness of the paper. I calculated using 1 millimeter. If you fold 49 times 1 millimeter paper, it will be 5.5 times 10 to the power 11. That means 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 10 zeros after 55. Millimeter, if you convert that into mile, that will be 341,000 miles, which is 1.5 times the distance from Earth to Moon. Can you believe it? This same paper. If you fold it, keep folding, just 39 times, we already reached to the moon. Not only one time, already 1.5 times. Isn't that amazing? We'll keep doing. It will get crazy, believe me. Okay. How about 50 times? This is astronomical unit, sun to earth. If you do 50 times, it will be, where is 50 here? It will be 1 quadrillion, 1.13 times 10 to the power 15 zeros. So, that millimeter, that one millimeter, you change into miles, 699.6 million miles, which is 7.5 astronomical unit. Astronomical unit is, one astronomical unit is the average distance between Earth and Sun. So the distance, the thickness we make will be 7 times from Earth to Sun. 7 times. Just 50 times folding this one. Just 50 times. Okay? We keep doing. Go to 50 times, 60 times. Then the distance will be the age of the universe. Will reach up to there, which is 13.8 billion light years. And double of that. That's just the radius. So 27.4 from billion light years distance. The age of the universe is estimated this much, so we'll reach up to there. Not done yet, because I have 20 minutes time. Oh, I guess I'll cross the time. That's okay. If you are not bored, otherwise I'll start. So, number of stars in the universe. How many? According to the most scientific estimate, a single break. So I was referring to 2.5 to 10 to the power 22 here, about 76. That's interesting here. I breathe out. How many molecules of air I breathe?
A lot.
How many?
A lot.
Estimate.
Like more than 2.
10 to the power 22 molecules. 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. How many zeros?
A lot.
22 zeros. 22 zeros. That many molecules I breathe out. Just once I breathe. How many? The whole air of the whole atmosphere here. If we breathe in only, how many times we could breathe? The amount. The same. So the total amount of the air, if we just breathe in or breathe out, then it will be the amount of the breathe will be 10 to the power 22 about. So that many molecules I breathe. And then it mixes up. Then I breathe out and it mixes everywhere here. It goes to my lungs and come out, and that's what you are breathing. Oh my gosh. And the same thing I'm doing too. Right? And then they estimate that in 5 to 50 years, the air I breathe out would mix up the whole entire atmosphere of Earth. So that means the same air what was breathed by my grandfather, I'm breathing right now. Because it all the way traveled from Nepal and it's mixing already here. Same here, right? Iron molecules have not changed. And then the same air that once breathed by Jesus, we are breathing now. By dinosaurs, we are breathing now. Right? And if we talk about our caste system, that the people don't drink the water which is caused by the lower caste, but they are breathing the same air which is already mixed, goes into the lungs and coming out from the lungs. Right? So, that's what in this page. If we go more, next page. Okay, what I'm writing here. So 10 to the power 24 is called septillion, 10 to the 27 is octillion. So, octillion, number of atoms in an apple. That's why I have apple in there. How many molecules are there? How many atoms are there in this apple? Octillion. Okay? I'm there in 90. Okay? So, how many times I need to cut this apple to half to make as small as an atom?
90
Yes?
times.
Just 90 times. Should we do it? I think so, right? Okay, let's do it. I'll do it. Maybe I'll take it. Can we do it again? You want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
Can I put the half here?
Oh, okay. After that, they want to eat the salad.
Okay. Do that. Okay.
Who cuts the apple cannot eat that.
Okay. Make it half and then half and then half. How many times? Then it turns into atoms, right?
Give this one half to him.
Yeah.
And he
But I have to
will give
minimize
give
value
one half to him.
so that he will evaluate better.
Yeah. Or give him.
One half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Two. Three. Three. Just the three. That's okay. That's okay. No worry about it. That's
No worries,
three.
just
Three.
leave this part. Yeah.
Three. Four. See, I'll find it one too small, right? Four. Five. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Then the last atom is for you.
This is on. Now he can find it.
How many?
12.
13?
On this video, and I said you, that was it. Microscope.
All right. We got it. We got it. Thank you.
Who want to eat that one?
Okay. Got your apple. Got your apple. That's what. Okay. So, if it was an earth, if it was the whole earth, suppose I have the power. The God, well, we are in the temple. I shouldn't. Maybe God give me the power to cut the earth into half, and half, and half, and half. How many times I need to cut to make an atom? Not that many times. We don't realize that. It's the most unrealized topic. And next, apple. We already got it. Okay. So, what is the size of the apple? And then compare. What is the size of atom? This is maybe something to remember. If you increase the size of an apple, just suppose it's a balloon. You make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, make it like off. Then each atom of an apple will be equal to the size of an apple.
Wow.
So atoms is that small. And you're trying to make that small. And it was not that hard, but you stop in the middle. Right? Okay. Now, next. Large numbers. You can take a picture if you want. So, what are the large number here? 1, 10, 100, then it comes to maybe, we know up to trillion, many of us, right? Quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, and then 10 to the power 100 is Google, and Google is this much, okay? 10 to the power 100. And then that's even now more than all the atoms in in the universe already. We already talked about it in the previous page. Is that the biggest number? No. That's not even the biggest number. If you, that's only 100 zero. Google is only 100 zero after 1. That's the Google. But if you have the Google zeros after 1, can we write that number?
No.
Okay, let's think about that. So, okay, I go here. Google place is 1 after Google zeros after 1. Okay? So it's impossible to write because if the whole entire known universe, if you write that zeros, it will cover the whole entire universe if it's not enough space. Just zeros, the size of the zeros, whatever, like this zero size. Whole entire universe, the known universe, is covered, filled with like a small, like a bead. It will fill the whole entire universe, but still that's not enough space to write Google place. And then is that the largest number? No. That's, you can always do plus 1, right? So there is no limitation there. So they call another addition number and then so on. No way. Not even close, right? So there are other numbers called graph number. You know, this is a little bit complicated. I don't want to go there. But the idea here is we stop, we don't realize how quickly it grows and how quickly it shrinks. This is like unrealized thing. So it doesn't, we never feel that. And then we stop. Okay, all of us did like 1 times 2 times 1 times 2, 2 times 4, 4 times 8, 2 8, 8 times 2 16, but we just live that. This is how the scientists are crazy, right? They never stop. And then they find even bigger number. What do you tell them? Then there is some theoretical reason, but not. Thank you. I'm not taking more.